Shalom, my friends. This is William Hall from Beit HaMitzvot. Thinking about Romans chapter 14 and Acts chapter 15 today. I'll just do Acts 15 for now because I want to try to keep these videos under 3 minutes if possible. So, anyway, what we have in Acts 15 is a big confusion area about circumcision. It has been taught in the church that Paul has confirmed that circumcision is not necessary for the Gentiles, based on Acts 15. And the thing that has to be pointed out on Acts 15 is there are two major issues with Acts 15, and all in the same verse in 15:1. Basically, it says, "Unless you are circumcised after the manner of Moses, you cannot be saved." And then it goes on to tell you there was no small dissension because of that comment. Well, there's two things, like I said, secretly hidden there. One of them is, unless you are first circumcised, you cannot be saved. So if you put parentheses around that aspect, that's one thing that was being discussed. We know that that's a violation of Torah to begin with, because it tells us very clearly that Abraham himself was justified before circumcision. And so if he was circumcised before circumcision, then everyone else can be also. The other thing is, it talks about unless you're circumcised, quote unquote, after the manner of Moses, you cannot be saved. Well, there's an issue there as well, because the Torah itself does tell you that you have to be circumcised, but it doesn't say how to be circumcised, the manner of which. So whenever we see this and we want to automatically come to the conclusion that they're teaching against circumcision, I would definitely strongly recommend you research it further and actually see the issues that were being addressed. They were saying you can't be saved unless you first get circumcised. That was problem one. And number two, and you can't be saved unless you're circumcised by a moil, which is a certified rabbi who knows to do specific circumcisions a certain way after the traditions that were handed down to Moses. So, as you can see now, on Acts 15, verse 1, they weren't coming against circumcision at all. They were coming against, trying to mandate traditions, which is the same thing Yeshua himself, Jesus, was coming against when he said, when the Pharisees approached him about his disciples not washing their hands before they eat. So, anyway, just a nice little nugget for you for Acts chapter 15. Next video we'll try to cover Romans 14 in depth. Thank you. Shalom. Have a great week. Bye.